Hello everyone, here for STD Championship Round 4 from Kyoto Ring International. So today we will see the fourth meeting of the STD Championship in its inaugural season, and we're in the qualifying session, but sadly I'm not really having the qualifying results currently. Quick explanation about this circumstances. The server is hidden, so I cannot view the results via LFS remote. And so we have to wait for my co-commentator to actually get active again. Qualifying again will be held via two servers, and today we've had the problem that the servers both one of the servers actually went down, and because it was all in all from 500 servers who are currently down for some reason. So this is a backup server by Speed Racing. Good idea to watch their side, maybe we get some results from them. We're on an open config, we're actually on Kyoto Ring International, that is the Grand Prix circuit combined with the infield of the oval. There we go with live standings. So at least as far as I can read them with the license names. So currently on pole position. So there goes the next problem. Well, first about the track, we can take a look on board. We're here with Nichimaki. Already through the first chicane we see some car off there in the rescue zones. Down here braking now into second gear through the right-hander, which will be the first real overtaking point on this track, at least for the back markers. The good drivers can already overtake into turn 1, although some of them only believe that they are good drivers and then fail massively. Through the sweepers here, a right-left-right combination, and now a long double apex right-hander. Down into turn 9, also known as that corner because it caused trouble throughout several GT races here in for Speed. Most famously one GTAL race where I think 3 cars flipped, or at least buried themselves in the gravel. Then the never-ending left-hander, which has an ending now. A right-hand hairpin, very narrow combination, and now again left round into this first chicane of the national circuit, around the bogey curb onto a small straight, little right-hand kink through it, then braking for the right-hander, little mistake here by Itimaki. You can use all of the curb there now through this full throttle chicane into a left-hander, with these cars also full throttle. Into a long right-hander. We might see several cars off here because there's no curb to stabilize your car at the exit of this corner. Then through a kink down to a left-hand hairpin. Two 90-degree corners, well, together they make this happen. And now a right-left chicane, both 90-degree corners onto the oval. The only real phase where you are joining the oval, only oval turn 3, so it is the Kyoto configuration with the least oval portion. Hard braking here for this right-hand hairpin. No boozy chicane needed in this configuration, and then again on the Grand Prix circuit. Full throttle here until this left-hand hairpin. So quite a few hairpins we will see today. And only a few laps. Sprint race will be 3 laps, main race with mandatory pit stop will be 6 laps. Through the fine chicane onto this full throttle left-hander and then over the start-finish line. This is 1 lap around this open config. And qualifying's over, and so at least I could give you a small presentation of the lap. So it's already completed. After a short break we will be back for the gridding, and then I can finally tell you in what order they will start the race, so stay tuned. So getting in the top 10 of the qualifying results, we've got Bad LV Boy in pole position, then Pena Racing in second, Godspeed in third, Steered 80 in fourth, ENND in fifth, De Cesaris in sixth, Ava Adore in seventh, Vurilotis in eighth, Undertaker 00 in ninth, 10th is Rocket Eater 88, sorry. So yeah, currently don't have any idea who's who. I'm sorry for that, but I have an idea who's who in the current driver standings. So here we go. Driver standings are currently led by Joe Holmes with 126 points, 14 points ahead of Mikko Mariotto. Third is Jani Tomla, 20 points behind. Fourth is Reno Kutz, already 36 points behind the leader. Fifth is Isaac Price, 45 points behind. Sixth is Nati Maki. Seventh is Baksish. Eighth is Ivanov. Ninth is Pena. And 10th is Cleodatis. That are the top 10 driver standings. And going over to the team standings, we've got SPDO currently in the lead together with Mile 3ID Racing, Gaming, both with 216 points. 60 points behind them is Lanzarote Racing Team. Savage Sim Sports in 4th position and Genya Racing in 5th. So Rukmanis is the pole sitter in front of Pena and the 90 Lanzarote Racing Team. Entry, then we've got Nityamaki, who we were on board with on his lap. Newnham is 4th, Jonitis in 5th, sixth is Rezanen, 8th is Loginov, 'Vroliotis in 8th, 9th is Anicic, 10th is Ruper, then we've got Kaplavka in 11th, 12th is Baksish, 13th Svidensov, and 14th Heidignac. 15th is Pire. 18th, 16th Rebo. Radzep Karadzep in 17th. 18th is Latipov. And the rest of the positions will be told to you by Loris Matonis, my co-commentator of the day.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Sorry for not being there when the quali was on. So we left the grid at 19th position, which goes to Sinchetti. 20th is Hessinger. We'll have Pinhala in 21st and Butsev in 22nd. Monakov will start in 23rd position. Right behind him is Fuentes from Zerati Racing Team. Hellerma will start in 25th. 26th goes to Gedminas from Savage Sim Sports. Martin Kopol will start right behind him in 27th position. Right behind him we have Shima, 29th, Purse. And Stengavicius in 13th. Neil Conway from Sonic Realms will start 31st, and Wandan Bosch will start 32nd last. So full grid now ready to race. Some misunderstandings by a few racers. Yeah, but we should start rolling soon for 3-lap sprint race in Kyoto Ring GP Long. Open config. I'm quite surprised to see an XFG so high in 5th position. What do you think about that, Thilo? Will we have a domination of XRG again this round? 3 rounds in a row?
Well, we actually have the long straights, where obviously the XRDs are quite in the advantage. However, all those hairpins and all those rather slow corners around the circuit make it actually possible that we will see some action further in front by the XFGs.
This is not real start, we'll have a lag lap now to see how the drivers work out the first tricky corner.
and to see how the driver's connection worked out, because that's in the end the original sense of lag lap. So you see it up on the top of the screen, only 3 laps, but well, the track has got over, if I'm correct, 8 or 9 kilometers, so
Yeah, the lap takes around 4 minutes to do in an STD car. So it's rather long, those 3 laps will be. First corner, some... Oh, Bakshis is off.
you already see what we can expect. Yeah, 3 wide action around here in the first part of the track. Oh, and we've got one of the Sonic Realms cars off. And in the background another car off. But the real start should be soon. Well, we honestly hope that the racers are again just playing around doing the lag lap. So, real start is coming up. And this is going to be for real, boys.
So real start, here we go. We have green soon now. Oh, Cinchetti, sorry, has got 30 seconds time penalty for early start.
Well, because of the short races, Live for Speed will give you directly a time penalty for jump starts.
Indeed. So first corner here. Let's see. Some bumps in the front. Top 5 makes it clear. 10 as well. 15.
Totally clean around turn 1.
Surprisingly, yes. Oh, Cinchetti is almost sideways, almost taking Fuentes with him. Not the best start for this driver. Oh, we have a 3 wide action in the back of the field. Around the 23rd position. Even 4 wide. Monakov going around the outside of this group, and Gedmas is the winner of this mini battle. This is a battle for 22nd, but we should maybe consider going back into the to watch the top of the field.
Yeah.
Any action there? So
it's pretty well settled out.
Oh, Perez, Perez gone off track a bit, and Aribo takes position. So 2 Savage cars, one after another. Oh, and Latipov fighting with Fuentes. In this fast right-hander. We might expect someone to flip over here.
There's someone off. Already an XFG. Oh, big accident in the back. 2 XFGs.
Loginov and...
Herzinger?
Might be, yeah. Oh, Perez spins.
Yeah, Loginov and Herzinger. And we've got Cinchetti wide there into this new hairpin.
More like an S to me. But oh, Hassinger has damage. Like he rolled. He has some damage as well.
Well, it was a rather big accident involving some lag, and then the cars started to flying apart of each other.
Top 3 running away from the rest of the field now. Brookman is leading the field, half the lap done, first lap. Nitimak and Panna right behind him. And Nunheim is as well there, who might get into the battle. advantage, and Urliot is fighting for 5th position. 6th, sorry. And XFG versus XRG, this will be seen, the speed difference between these two cars.
Yeah, but important is how you can get it around the corner and braking. Onto here.
Might have a free wide action now. Antic and Unite is battling for 6th position, and Urliot as well, right behind those two. He might join in the battle. They go side by side, two XFGs and one XRG.
And now he sinks into the inside.
His long nose.
But his long nose was not long enough. So
there's a battle as well between Rasen and Nitimaki and Shunham for 4th.
Three-way battle?
Three-way, yeah, for 3rd position even.
2nd even?
2nd, yeah, sorry, 2nd. Wonder how Rasen got there. Last time I checked he was 6th and quite far away. But yeah, this is a 3-way battle, 3 XRGs. Rasen is a little bit in front, but he's in the outside of this right-hander. But he goes a little bit wide, not in the racing line. Nitimaki will have left inside into this left-hander, and Newnham will be in the inside as well, so the Rasen is now boxed in.
Pretty wide. Through this king, it works out. Still 3 wide. Braking into the corner, 2 run wide, the 3rd car now to the inside of Nitimaki and goes around. So this is also a way how to actually get 2 positions out of a fight. But this group doesn't seem to have sorted out yet. Top 5 all XRGs. Behind them the first XFG from Janitas for St. Grams.
Nitimaki almost losing it in the fast right-hander. And Benna is catching up the group, so he might join in the battle. Halfway point into the sprint race.
Pena doing the right...
Sideways.
Yeah, great to see this on board from Pena. If we check the rear mirror of Pena, we already see Janitas coming very close and now going side by side.
Makes a mistake. He clinches the left-hander where there's a tire stack there.
Whoa, that was some push.
And he just touched
Pena loses the position. So Janitas in 5th now.
The fast 6FG right at the moment.
But now all the XRG power.
Yep.
And if you've got a more powerful car, you can even do an outside move around fast corner.
While Rookman has a safe, big lead in front of Newnham and Nitimaki and all the group. Rookman is showing really good pace today.
And behind him there is this 3-car battle still, and even though Janitas lost his position against Pena. He doesn't give up. He sticks right at the tail of the XRG. But not even the draft helps you on the oval. You see Janitis, the car behind Janitis is getting relatively close there. The 44 of Voliotis.
At the same time, I'm watching battle for 10th position between Hiding Jack, Rautzep and Kaplavka. Rautzep and Hiding Jack now side by side. We can see the advantage of XRG in straight lines, but
behind them there is a 3 wide!
Ooh.
Oh, contact!
So Latibov has outbreaks a bit. He takes a position.
That was a very aggressive move there, but well, fair and square still. Last lap. And Janitis and Pena are Janitis and Voliotis. Voliotis actually took Janitis' position there, so Janitis now down in 7th position. So I'm just getting the information that there seems to be some lag with the stream. I don't know what to do about it because actually at my end it's a perfect streaming condition. So even though it's lagging and your end, the recording will be rather smooth.
Latipov is timing out, I guess. He's now frozen for 16 seconds. I saw him almost timing out a few seconds before. So we might do... Oh, he just joined the spectators, and yeah, I think that's the smartest choice.
That might be the reason why he joined the spectators. Meanwhile, Nitimaki lost the position to Neon. And yeah.
Bomb drafting savage car.
As bump drafting is not forbidden here. Contact.
Out of close range.
Yeah, nearly pushing Natimaki out to the grass. But we keep on. They keep on the black stuff. And slowly we get in an area where there can be a desperate move to get around someone. Janitis, meanwhile, again at the back of Voliotis, trying to take back his 5th position. And there he shows himself in the mirror of the Lanzarote car. Little sideways there, but keeping it straight.
And Nitimaki side by side. Nitimaki pushing Rasanen down to the almost on the apron. But it's a clean move. Now Rasanen should take the inside to defend for the upcoming right-hander. He does that. Ooh!
Contact there, and Lanzarote car to the inside, doesn't get around. But the two cars up in heads are side by side now.
The upcoming corner is left-hander, so Juha Rasanen has best... Oh, contact, they touch. Yeah, so Juha Rasanen has a better position there.
We've seen already some outside moves there. And GT race, the Lanzarote cars are actually making contact. And now we see Nitimaki coming through the inside there. And no, he's on the inside line for the right hand.
Finish. Well, Rookman is almost across the line and
yeah, Rookman is crossing the line.
Soon. Now.
Here he goes.
And let's
here we got
three-way battle.
Three-way drag race! Drag race to the line! Who got Nitimaki but behind? Rasanen and Panya.
0.02 seconds difference between those
three.
Wow, this is really close racing. Bakshis passing Unitas apparently. We'll just wait now for everyone to finish and we'll run down the grid, the finished positions.
We've got a soul, lost soul there on the track. That's Hasinger, who, well, he had the problem that he had to pit his car.
Fix it, yeah, so he's now in the last corner.
The last few meters of his first race of the day.
I think we can start running down the grid. So Rookman is the race with the fastest lap and almost 4 seconds gap between from Newnham. Third and fourth and fifth we saw that close finish. It's Nitimaki, Rasanen and Penna. Right behind is Bakshis, the fastest 6FG. Artur Sionitis in 7th, Ditlev Aribo 8th, Heidenchak 9th, Antic in 10th, Rautsep in 11th, Kaplavka 12th, Fuentes 13th, Rupe 14th, Christopher Liotis 15th, Gedmanas 16th, Vandenbosch. Quite a good race for him, a lot of positions climbed there. 17th, Pihlaya in 18th, Swedensov 19th, Monakov 20th, Loganov 21st, Shima 22nd, Stankevich 23rd, Kapal 24th, Burst 25th, Pire 26th, Butsev 27th, Neil Conway 28th, Hellerma 29th, Sincher T with a 30 seconds penalty for jumping the start, 13th, and last is Hesinger with a 1 pit stop and 1 minute and 22 seconds gap to the leader. So that's in the sprint race. Now we'll have a short break and then we'll have a 6-lap future race with a mandatory pit stop.
Yeah, and what have we seen here? It was a very fair race, honestly. I mean, those cars are really so slow, you really like to bump drive them all the way around the track, I can tell you. But yeah, it was rather fair, at least what happened on the stream. Of course, we've had the top 32 cars here racing. So it always means that we have guys on the track who actually can drive the car around the track. And, well... interesting fights there already. In the sprint race, it will heat up a bit. in the feature race. And well, what might be a bit easier for you outside there to see is the actual running order, because due to the pit stops, guys will fall back 6 laps. That means there are 4 chances to do a pit stop.
We should have reverse grid, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the top 8 or so.
Should be random number, I guess. We'll see soon. Ronnie Kronpush taking the admin position for this round as the league administrator. Andres Powers is away. So the grid is slowly being set out. We have Ditlev Veribo in first pole position. Do you remember where he finished?
I'm currently looking it up. He finished 8th, so top 8 reversed.
Yeah, top 8 reverse.
So for the football fans out there, by the way, Europa League just finished its matches. So first match, Metallist against Olympiakos. Olympiakos won, and yeah, they won. I guess they are now in the next round. Dear UEFA.com, please be a bit better in understanding what this means, the result. So yeah, Olympiakos now in the next round. Then we've had Twente Enschede against Schalke 04. And Schalke lost the game with 1-0. That means that because of the advantage, of the one goal advantage, Twente Enschede will be in the next round. FC Schalke is out. Then we've had Sporting Lisboa and Manchester City. And Sporting won this match with 1-0. Oh wait, this is the first leg, right? Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't follow. Yeah, it is first leg, so no one advances anywhere. But those teams who won have already some kind of advantage. I mean, especially Olympiacos, who won at an away game. And the final match of the day, Atletico Madrid against Besiktas Istanbul, 3-1 for Atletico. So that are the results from UEFA Europa League, and now back to STD Championship.
And that was Thilo's Football Corner. Join us live every Thursday, live on New Dimension Racing TV. And now we should get back to racing. The grid is ready for the 6 laps. Interesting, close, and yeah, close racing. We have Aribo in first, Ioannidis second, Bakshi's third, Pena fourth, Rasanen fifth, Niittymaki sixth, Newnham seventh, Rukmanis eighth, Heidenchak ninth, and Antits in 10th. That's our top 10. And we should just stick to this, I guess. You'll see the rest soon.
Yes, we will have a lap again. So Ronnie Grant was taking over today the adminning work from Andrew Powers because Andrews was not available for today. He has some real life things to do. And last but not least, the car which timed out earlier is also joining, or joined rather. Well, I do not comment on this comment in the server thread chat.
So we have second leg lap of the day. We'll see if the new race leader will handle the first corner, same as we had in the sprint race. We have 3 Savage Sim Sports cars lined up one after another. Looks nice. Oh, we have already 4 wide going into the first corner. Rasanen in the outside of Ioannidis and Niittymaki, so this is a good practice for the real start. But she's pushing a bit. Ioannidis 2xFG is not not making it through. Ioannidis is not happy about this. But she's move beeps a bit. Yeah. Oh, she's a clean racer and just lets him go. Anyway, this
Someone
is
spun, many cars spun.
Oh wow. The car's upside out of bounds? No, not out of bounds. 2 cars upside down. Yeah, so this was rather...
User in your channel timed out.
test. We're having some technical problems, but from what I see, we have the radio. And we have the cameras back on. So, but we don't have a feel. Anyway, first corner's done now. We had some crashes there, but Hellerman was involved from what I've seen. This was in the end of the pack. A lot of close fighting now going on in top 10. We have Rugman is the sprint race leader and the winner doing some contact and fighting with Rasnan and Newnham for 5th position. Fast right hand there. And in front we have Ionatis right on the back of Nitimaki. So Rukman is again trying to get back to the lead position. Rasnan winning the mini battle there and now trying to run away from those two which crash. But Kaplavka making contact with Fuentes. Three-way SFG battle for 10th position between Kshist and Nitsits and Rautzep. It settled down easy somehow. It was only a few corners to mini battle. So big train there for fighting for from 6th to even 12th position. All these can battle. All the top positions. Oh, Rautzep making some contact with Antits there. A mini battle between two XFGs for 11th. We should go up to Klapka and Fuentes. But she's right behind them. Pana battling, challenging Aribo for the lead of the field. Sorry for the background sounds of my dog, apparently. Anyway, Pana and Aribo battling for the first position. On the oval, Pana has the outside, he's in front. He's defending the inside, Aribo going around the outside, losing a lot of time there. Really wide, really wide line there.
With a small drift.
And we have Philo back.
Yes, we have me back.
Ionatis and Rassanen fighting for the 4th and 5th positions.
It would be also interesting to see them biting for the position.
Oh, Rassanen really outbreaking there. So Ionatis just going there easily and almost takes the position. But we'll see the power of XRG in the straights, and Rasnan might get the position back as well, use the draft a bit maybe. And we have Brookman is right there behind them in 6th position, who was doing his best to get back to the 1st position that he had after the sprint race finish. So Brookman is side by side with Rassanen, who successfully passed Ionatis to the first corner. Rassanen has the outside, and Ionatis is doing really good and using the XFG's speed in the corners. Now he's side by side with Brookman is.
But now on the straight it should be a rather easy thing for Rugmanis.
It's really sad to see this. Oh, we have Newnham as well joining the battle. He's in the inside.
Oh, and he tries to take 2 positions.
Ooh, contact with Rukmanis. Doesn't end well. Some beating from Ionatis. He's not happy about the moves of Newnham. Penna leading the race, Nitimaki in second, the Rebo drops down to third. And Penna is really going far away from the pack. While the Rebo will try to get that small, but will try to get the draft of Nitimaki's in some part of the track. Maybe challenge him again for the second position.
But Tonight is still battling there with Neum. And now the next XFJ is coming. And joining the battle and overtaking. Jonitis nearly loses it, but he definitely loses a couple of positions, now also to one of the Lanzarote cars.
Oh, he's not happy with that, definitely. He's expecting that by using the horn. He'll try to use speed of XFG in the corners, but Fuentes is defending perfectly and doesn't leave him room to attack. So Fuentes will save this position and will now go away a bit into the front.
Yeah, we will see the first pit stops here and at the end of this lap, I think. Now Jonitis goes to the inside of the 22 car and Fuentes can't defend himself there. That's one of the corners where the agility of the XFJs are really bringing them a slight advantage at least.
A lot of small battles going on in the midfield or even the back of the field. But we might concentrate more on the front of the field as we have Ansitz now will have the draft of Fuentes for 9th position.
Fuentes using the draft there, but well, giving the draft. Oh, that was a big mistake by Anicic.
Yeah, I have to say that I did a few laps there in this combo just to try it out and see how it feels, and did the same mistake on the first lap, just hitting the block of concrete on the left side.
The pit lane.
Yeah, it's really a crucial point there to keep concentrated and count the size of the car and the angle of the corner.
Yeah, though I would say, because he was in the battle, he did not really look to his left side, and then all of a sudden there was a concrete wall standing in his way. So
only one car.
Kablavka first. Oh, what an entry!
Orliotis following him with butt surf. So 3 cars now in the pit lane currently. Hellerma as well, diving in the pit lane. And Stankiewicz as well right behind him. Oh, we might see an overtake in the pit lane between these two. So 5 cars into the pit lane on lap 3. Oh, 2 teammates battling out. Rasnan and Eribo. 2 Savage Simsport drivers.
Oh, and well, what happened there was that one car overshot the pit box, then realized what he did, and then he had to search for another pit box.
Oh, this... Sorry, did not pay attention to the pit lane battle, but we have a real battle here for 3rd position between 2 teammates. And Rukman is the race 1 leader and winner. So a slight contact between Arebo and Rasanen before on the slow right-hander. And Rukmanis is now right behind them. Though not that close to make a move soon.
At least not into turn 9. But maybe afterwards, down into the long left-hander and then into the chicane. or, well, chicane, hairpin chicane, however you want to call this construction there.
Just don't name it as Fernando Alonso did.
Oh, and there was a mistake by Rebo.
Yeah.
And now those are close together, and even Rugmanis goes round the outside of Rebo. So there's 2 positions due to that mistake. Surprisingly today, no Speedo and no My3 ID cars in the race.
Might be some tactics there, but I won't continue this discussion with it, because we had seen a lot of this discussion going on in the LFS forums about the weight system, the extra kilograms.
Yeah, I showed earlier that before this round they had a very comfortable lead in the team championships, both teams on equal points. So if one of the teams only had showed up here, it would have been the difference maker in the end in the team's championship. But as both teams are away, nothing happens there.
As well, I don't see any of genuine racing cars participating with who's in 3rd position.
Yeah, but this could also be something to do with the very busy week by genuine racing.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the GT1 challenge, which we showed, well, you showed live on New Dimension Racing TV on Monday. So yeah.
Oh, there comes...
Rasanen.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that's that's it.
Down to 5th.
Yeah.
6th even. No.
Yeah, Genuine Racing, first they did Super GT on Sunday, then on Tuesday there was their own GT1 challenge, and now today STD Championship. That is 3 races with all neat preparation within just 5 days, so maybe that might have something to do with that as well.
Then we have LF Scott Light starting on this Sunday. Blackwood, but I think we'll talk about this later in the end of the stream. So Rasanen making some mistakes after his mistake, well, not mistake, a bit of contact. Might he little bit frustrated, dropping down to 6th from 3rd.
Up in front, Pena gets a visitor soon with Nitimaki.
Rookman is up to 3rd, starting 8th. Newnham into the pit lane. Bakshis as well into the pit lane. Someone else as well I saw. Carl Rautsep as well diving in. Bin Laya as well. Gednes following him. Shima. Let's see who else. Martin Kapal showing, and Purse as well diving in. Using the hazards to show his choice. So a busy pit lane in lap 4.
Martin Kapal also with a very intense program here over the past couple of days. Did also Super GT, then City League, and I think GT1 Challenge.
CGT and Svidensov contact into first corner. Now Van den Bosch making contact with Svidensov and Newnham of the pit lane. Oh, Newnham spins.
They spin, they don't spin, but they are
safe one of each other. Yeah. And yeah.
If that happens on that one, it is a big one.
Indeed. That's the mix of the cars coming out of the pit lane and just cars going normal way.
Oh, and the 2 cars, the two, yeah. Great stuff. I guess Frankie will be happy to see.
And
well.
he joins the space.
Yeah.
And leaves the sub. That's a rage quit, let's say. Anyway.
Anyways, Sonic Realms really not making the life easy, and here another battle and another contact between 2 XFGs that have been Pers and Staskevicius.
Yeah, Stankiewicz is off the track. Dropping to dead last? No, not dead last, but yeah, down of the field, end of the field even.
Battle for first position heating up.
Oh yes, Niittymaki and Panna, Lanzarote and Finland. Niittymaki making better entry to the slow left-hander. He might have the draft. We might see a move soon.
Through this very fast chicane. To be honest, those corners are more like kings in this cars and these cars and this car class. And now Niittymaki slight overlap. But at the exit of the corner, the better momentum for the Lanzarote car. And now he's taking a deep look to the inside, just showing himself in the mirror though. Oh, and the Lanzarote car runs wide, and this he has the advantage of the first ins. Oh, that was well, he hung himself up at this one curb. Driving the wrong way over this curb is not really good for the suspension, but anyways, only a 6-lap race here.
Panna now using the draft, going to the inside of the car of Niittymaki.
And he will get this position, but look at who's coming up behind. Oh, no,
No, not really.
It looked rather decided already at the apex.
Yeah. Interesting fact, Panna and Niittymaki are driving while sitting on the different sides of the car. This is an interesting choice of weight distribution by those two drivers. And we can't really say whose tactic is working out better. What we can see is that Rukmanis is catching up those two. And because of their mistakes,
And Panna goes
into the pit lane. So Rukman is up second. Now that might be because I'm old. Well, not really old, but did Rukman is pit?
not yet.
So let's see how
The first one who pitted was well, who was it? It was Newham.
Ooh, they're getting a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Busy pit lane again. A lot of cars speeding now.
But we haven't had that many cars yet.
Lloyd gets spun in the pit lane. Latipov, sorry. He gets spun. He goes over the speed limit and gets a 30-second time penalty.
This. Oh well, okay. I don't know how much technique is available from the race. Oh, boys, look! Take a look to your sides before you drive out of pit lane.
Sweden suffers a penalty. Wonder what that happened. Oh, he just was speeding in the pit lane. No contact there. But really, a lot of the pit lane today is really messy, I would say. A lot of contact.
The problem is that there are only, I guess, three laps where you can really serve the pit. 4 laps.
Yeah, I think I saw the admin message that you can't really pit on the first lap, but haven't seen anything saying that you can pit on the last lap.
Yeah, well, it will Live for Speed will give you a penalty for that.
Oh, true, yeah.
So, but we might see someone today. I mean, we've seen a lot in those races, especially with mandatory pit stops or penalties. Example given the fact that still some drivers don't know that they have to stand still for 10 seconds when Live for Speed gives you a stop and go penalty.
Indeed. We have a small battle going on in 4th, 13th position, Heidenjak versus Karl Rautzep. XFG versus XRG, Infinity Sports versus Savage Sports. Well, as Karl would like to name it ABBA sim sports. Anyway, XFG into the inside almost. Not really enough room there to fit it in.
I didn't have closed a couple of positions.
Who's there standing? Is it Banner? Yeah, Banner.
Yo,
He's just
Tanya!
standing.
Tanya's standing there for no reason.
What? Oh, he just disconnected. I wonder what that happened.
Which actually gives
He was not
Nitimaki... He was fighting for the lead, actually on the track, and then decided to go into the pit lane. And then he disconnected, so I wonder what happened that he really has to block
I'll just check it
out.
out, I guess. It's really interesting to me.
I mean, even if he had some sort of accident... Well, let's take a look. We are in the third lap. Did he forget to refill fuel after sprint race? It would work out in a way if you put in 3 laps of fuel plus a bit of safety net, and then you could end up standing on the 4th lap there in this corner. Nitimaki has to come into the pit lane now, so has Rukmanis, and so has the rest of the field who didn't pit yet. So the top 4 are in the pit lane.
Wow, that's strange. Yeah, I've just checked the replay. Banner just was going to on normally.
Oh, and Rukmanis repairs something. He doesn't get away. Now he does. Took way too long for just stop.
And Rebo as well. Rasanen in pit lane, leaving the pit lane.
This gives actually Janitis the chance to get around Rukmanis, and so he does. Up in 4th position, really a good result here for the FXG, but don't use that green stuff. Don't use that green stuff. It doesn't give you an advantage, surely.
So if we could quickly run back, remember the banner thing, since we have like half lap to go. He just, I saw the replay, he just wiggled a bit. He was going normally in the fast left-hander for the S's, the new added S's, between 2 tracks, and he just lifted off, the car started wiggling, he just crashed into the wall, almost rolled while going over the curbs, and just parked on the side of the car, and side of the track, sorry, and that's it. I don't know, maybe some hardware error issue, wheel disconnected or something, but yeah, the fact is, Banner is out of the race.
So, with about half a lap to go, we've got a battle for 1st position. Nitimaki and Aribo. Rukman is throwing his win away at the pit stop, which took really way too long. And Aribo drifting around this corner.
Too
so
much,
the
too much.
Yeah. So we're in the last lap. The last lap is very long. Why don't you try a bump and run? I guess this will happen if not for the lead, then for some other positions, because we are having two really tight hairpins there just before start finish. So it's a dive bomb and then a bump and run, and then you're happy and winning. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
No, yeah, definitely. We'll see. Well, Nidmaki needs a small mistake to do, and Rebo will use it, I believe. Well, not while driving like that. Still, a few corners to go, whole oval section, and then a few slow corners until we'll see the checkered flag of the future race of round 3 of STD Championship.
And we're taking a look at Raisen and Rukmanis. But they seem to be a bit too far away from each other, so it won't happen at this hairpin.
Though it's one small mistake away. Oh, Rukman is almost making a big mistake. Raisen too long on the drift. Oh, this is a distance for a battle. Rukmanis will go into the inside because he knows that the next corner will be left-hander. Raisen defending wisely, I would say. He should now go in the inside. No, he leaves the inside empty. Though he'll try to outbrake.
And there he goes, Rukmanis round. And he makes the moves even stick there through the chicane, and he
will have a second photo finish of the day.
Yeah, it could happen. It will be a drag. No, it won't be a drag race.
Oh, that's a pity.
Anyways, Nidmaki winning the feature race of round 4 in front of Rebo, Raisinen in 4th, Rukmanis in 3rd. Yeah. Janitas with a strong 5th place finish. Newham in 6th. Already the first page gone. Second page I need to just yeah. It's going too fast for me to read it. And the last car crossed the line and we're through.
So yeah, the final results of the future race is Nidmaki winning the race, Ditlev Erebo in 2nd, Rukman is in 3rd again with the fastest lap, Rasnan in 4th, Ionatis in 5th, Nunham in 6th, Bakshi 7th, Kaplavka 8th, Antic 9th, Vorliotis 10th, Rautsep 11th, Loganov 12th, 13th goes to Pichlaya, 14th Gedminas, 15th Rupe, Heidenjak 16th, Hesinger 17th, Shima 18th, Fuentes 19th, Kapal rounding up the top 20, 21st Botsev, 22nd Neil Conway, 23rd Vandenbosch, 34th Stankevichus, 35th Hellerma, 26th Pers, 27th Monakov, and 28th Lotipov with his 30-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Though this is still the provisional results, we might see some protests after this close race battling, a lot of close racing there.
Yes, this might happen. Although all in all the racing was rather fair, although Frankie is a bit well, unhappy about what happened there. So, this was it for today. Do you have something to say about the race?
I'm happy to say that we might see some changes in the team standings. Because from what I see, and I'm really happy about that, I wonder why. It's because Savage Sim Sports have 5 cars attending and they are 4th in the standings, not so far away from Gen Racing. As well, close battle between those 4 teams in the team standings, between My 3D Gaming and Speedo. So yeah, not a lot of, but some changes in the team standings, definitely. Really enjoyed this racing. Thought that after the pit stops in the future race, the field will spread out and we won't see that much of close racing, though I was wrong. And I'm really happy about that. Fights were close and all over the field. In top of the field and even in the back of the field there were people fighting. That means the speed and the level of the drivers is equal. There are a lot of to fight with, and that makes the race interesting. So yeah, really enjoyed this race.
So, time to advertise some other events. We do have on March 10th, that means on Saturday, there's a iRacing event by Western Wolves, race for the cash with the MX-5 at Zandvoort. So you might look that one up. There's a link on the main page of Western Wolves, so westernwolves.com. And this race will either be streamed by their Fodias on livestream.com/iRacingDWC, or it will be streamed by Glacier TV, I guess it's their name, I'm not sure. But either way, there will be some posts in the LFS forums in the iRacing thread, so might want to look that one up. Great prizes available. First place gets 50 euros, second place 30, and third place 20 euro. Sponsored by Western Digital. Also, coming up on Tuesday, we've got the second round of GT1 Challenge by Gen Racing, and I'm currently looking at where they are starting. So they will be at Est North, and it's going to be interesting again. Yeah, and from this place, for Lois Martinez and me, so long everybody, see you soon.
Bye bye.